HBCU volleyball team, historically black college and university. Well, this team decided to quit an entire tournament because of racism, all right? Let's put it up full mass here. Proud of these students for standing up for what is right. Still, I got questions. The Talladega College, which is an HBCU, I'm a professor at an HBCU myself. Their women's volleyball team withdrew from their conference tournament in Alabama after a member of the team was subjected to racial abuse during an awards banquet, according to the officials. Let me give you background to the incident. A Talladega College player using a feature that allows nearby cell phones to transfer data to each other received a racially motivated picture during the Southern States Athletic Conference's volleyball awards banquet. This was held last week during the tournament in Montgomery. The conference said in a statement, officials did not release details on what the image showed, but the conference described the act as vile and vicious. It's just a very unfortunate thing. We wish it hadn't happened, Commissioner Mike Hall said in an interview on Wednesday. The team left the banquet and quit the tournament, the college said in a statement issued in support of the players' actions. And I stand with these players. I'm thankful they already know there are things in life more important than winning a game. Beautiful. Way to stand up for your fellow teammate and stand up for society at that. Let's put up the president of this institution, Dr. Gregory J. Vincent, whom I heard is a remarkable president, an award-winning educator, executive, acclaimed civil rights attorney, and community leader who serves as the 21st president of the college. He issued a statement. He said, and I quote, we commend the women's volleyball team. We celebrate them for their bravery. We honor them for their commitment to the founding principles of Talladega College, as well as the tenets of diversity, equity, and inclusion, the school said. College President Gregory J. Vincent has since talked with the team. The statement said, and Hall said the 11 school conference was still investigating what happened a week later. The league they were in, the conference league, also issued a statement. And the reason part, the SSAC will not condone this type of behavior. We're very supportive of all of our student athletes, coaches, and staff from our 11 institutions. We sincerely regret that this occurrence happened, the league statement said. Let me give you background to the college itself. This is a college with a proud tradition. Talladega College, located about 55 miles east of Birmingham, was formed by freed enslaved black people after the Civil War ended in 1865. The conference is comprised of small schools from Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, and Mississippi. Now, once again, very proud of these great leaders who did exactly what they did. I'm happy the president is standing with you, full throttle, 100%, no question. But for some reason, the league is not releasing what happened. They are not saying what went down. The conference leadership, they have decided to hide this. Historically, black colleges and universities, children, students sheltering in place, running, afraid, scared, getting bomb threats. Who can learn in an environment like this? And this is the second time this has happened nationally, specifically to HBCUs within a matter of months. Let me bring your attention to a developing story. At least half a dozen historically black colleges, universities in 5 states and the District of Columbia were responding to bomb threats yesterday, with many of them locking down their campuses for a time. Both the FBI and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives are investigating, the agency said in separate statements. Let's put up a picture of a great HBCU president, Dr. Kevin James, who's the president of Morris Brown College. I was able to speak directly to President James today, and he said, and I quote, historically, HBCUs are a safe haven for African-American students to receive a quality education. It is unsettling that at this time in history, especially during Black History Month, HBCUs are under such an attack. We are hopeful that local and national authorities take these threats seriously and bring justice to the perpetrator or perpetrators involved. There's more to this story. Now, I want to remind everyone, HBCUs are near and dear to my heart. I'm a professor at an HBCU. I graduated from an HBCU. I understand the worth, the value, the impact on the culture HBCUs have. This is the second damn time I'm covering massive bomb threats targeted to HBCU campuses around America. In Georgia, Albany State University warned its students and faculty on social media that a bomb threat has been issued to Albany State University's academic buildings. School officials at Southern University A&M College in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, told students to stay in their dormitories Monday morning. After search for any suspicious devices, the university gave an all clear later in the day. Normal campus operations were expected to resume today, according to school officials. Howard University. The vice president, Kamala Harris, is a graduate from Howard University. Howard University was also the subject of a bomb threat before dawn on Monday, but later gave an all clear to students and staff, according to radio station WTOP. In Florida, Dayton Beach Police said in a tweet that they gave the all clear at the Bethune-Cookman campus after the school received a bomb threat, but classes were canceled and police said they were going to stay on campus for the rest of the day. Who can learn in that environment? Oh, there's more. Delaware State University, a bomb threat to that campus was made early Monday morning, and police completed a search of the campus by early afternoon. The Delaware State president said, and I quote, "We are safe, for which I am incredibly thankful. But the attempt to disrupt targeted our community because of who we serve and the mission we fulfill." Delaware State President Tony Allen said in a letter to the campus community, "The impetus for such a threat cannot be ascribed to anything other than the most primitive form of racism, a form which is neither new nor unique in this country." Monday's bomb scares came one day before the start of Black History Month, and less than a month after a series of bomb threats were made to multiple HBCUs. What are HBCUs? Historically, Black colleges and universities are institutions of higher education in the United States that were established before the Civil Rights Act of 1964 with the intention of primarily serving the African American community. Most of these institutions were founded in the years after the American Civil War and are concentrated in the southern United States. During the period of segregation in the United States prior to the Civil Rights Act, the great majority of institutions of higher education served predominantly white students and disqualified or limited Black American enrollment. These institutions serve a dynamic impact in the United States of America. Many of our Black scholars come from HBCUs. Many of our Black corporate executives, entrepreneurs, inventors, business owners, and educators, they come from HBCUs. Attorneys, HBCUs, right? Here's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid the federal government is treating this like they treated the terrorist attack on January 6th. Oh, it's just a threat. Oh, they didn't really mean it. Everybody's safe, and they won't take it seriously.